just exceptional in the past for Liquid here with this sort of composition. So he didn't get to see it having to be put to test. But for now, we focus as Kiko under challenge and under threat. Going to be traded out effectively as Patitech doesn't leave him to fight alone.
Yeah, strange for Kiko to commit there, but still gets the frag, and that's what he's been doing all season long.
Patitech running the safe tech of just walking up the drone silently. Does get dealt with, but 3 of them remaining.
A re-clear here with the Waylay.
Ooh, Camo, this is nice. It's actually Nats to claim onto Flyer, and they've just they've kind of re-engaged this fight, right? They were taking that spot now 1v4, and you can already see it. I think we saw on the X-ray for a second. Yeah, on the right, that little setup. Really hard to get past for him. Has to face it. He does. Camo farming up nice and early, but Patitech
with the Omen sometimes. And what can KOI do against that?
Is this going to be like a prep thing, or is it just an in-server kind of pick it up as you go along? For now, it's going the way we'd expect. Very clean from Liquid, they'll be happy. But as I said, is that something you'd lead in with as kind of theory crafting how you'd like to handle it, or is it something that you just can do live on the server? But you're probably quite aware you're coming against this comp, so surely you'd want to put a little...
for that control, and then immediately pivoted towards BC side of the map. At least they're understanding. Re-clear here, though.
Kiko taking a real risk on that one. Filu's going to punish him on the plant on the first attempt of things. I'm curious to see what the next layers to this are. You've still got Camo sitting pretty with his util who can go in denial. No pressure towards Waterfall either. Nothing to dissuade them from doing that. So Nats... Oh, look at this Cam as well. That is tasty, isn't it? Yeah, Camo going to find Flyer. And they're going to try and take the fight forward. 10 seconds, they kind of have to. Patitech waiting. Has support as well through CT. Oh, KOI! This is a nightmare come true. Filu's down so low already. 47 HP ain't enough. Boombot there, maybe a little bit of a kit to play with. Spacing great from Patitech. Gets that swing off the back of Camo dropping. But, Mini, what the hell just happened on the site, mate?
To be honest, I caught it completely wrong. I thought KOI had all the time in the world of post plant, and they couldn't even get the spike.
Or at least one of the approaches, but this pathing through tree, it's allowing them to get pretty close here.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's Camo gone. Filu again using this to secure space. Wondering if it will find a player. Patitech could be in trouble here. Yeah, he is. Caught off guard. Beautifully done by KOI. Applying it in the right way and securing this post plant now with solid number advantage. Still have Soulcast's ult as well. Nats and Kiko joined by Serial. Now losing out. Nats have a world of trouble ahead of them. And Serial can't do much about it really. KOI starting to find a rhythm that works for them. Kiko, 1v4 is a lot to ask for here. You'd need a couple mistakes from KOI, which I hope they're not going to be making. Nice shot, but timing is stuck
behind. But KOI having another bit straight into the B site.
Filu, yeah, nice. Nice so far. Not afraid of the challenge. Camo with a quick reminder, but KOI putting bodies behind it. This is solid. This is the big gun, and this boy's got some space. Kiko, got to be kicked. Oh! I thought there was a chance on that, but Gravino really catching it back in hand, and Nat's going to be a formality. Well done. I've got the right read, but there are bodies here. Serial and Nats both waiting, so this won't be easy. Filu is going to be hindered from the way in, but he keeps his life. It's Flyer to find Serial. Nats on the trade out. Already captured there, going to be keeping one with him. Beautifully done by Nats, composed as they did try and flood towards the site. Oh, the cross is being dominated. Nats in control here, and time being a factor. It is a 3v2. Soulcast and Gravino trying to work this one out. The ult going to be utilized as well at some point here. Nats again, just pat towards top site. Gives up the site. Filu going walkabouts. This is a lot. That's 3 players. Reward is there. Nice follow-up as well. Controls the space, and the Viper ult in play as well.
The
Here
lurk
comes
again.
those lurks. Yeah, last time around we saw it being Flyer. Soulcast looking for his timing. Don't know if he's going to get it because you can see this. Nats outdoes him. Late to the party, but fashionably late. Oh, Kiko! That's outrageous to find that in the dark. Flyer going to be kicking himself a little for that one to be called out by the spam, but it's Shados now in a 1v3. No util to bank on. Does well. Does so well. If only he'd kept the gun in hand, if anything. The time's there for Nats. Liquid again, yes, pressured, but out on top at a 7. Makes it very difficult for Filu to work up here. Gonna be forced off the angle by the Prowler. Hold on, pressure! We were complimenting these ults, and that's why. Filu does it well. Takes the space away, but Camo gets it back. Plays it from Blue Room as Kiko. Rewarded on the angle as well. Overwhelmed in the end, but they've got control until then. Tipped away by Serial falling. The sight is not theirs. Nat's trying to thread the needle on the timing, but Camo barely alive. Been caught by the ult as well. They had to fall off from this. Really, what option does he have here? Operator on a retake. Just doesn't feel good.
No, and the economy's low. I don't mind if Camo's going to look for one. It looks like if he gets it, he'll commit, but should be saving if he gets nothing.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, Soulcast, they're knocking at the door here. Soulcast, a challenge on his hands, though. Paranoia, going to force him. Oh! There's the scrim.
Yeah, Koi have the gun advantage, but they feel very isolated right now.
That doesn't feel favorable. What a shot! Belting shot towards Filu. Now they're going to be a little bit divided on this. It gets tricky. Grubino now pressured, but he comes out on top. This is the tipping point. The scales firmly in hand of Koi. No.
Turret will spot though.
Yeah, it should do, but maybe in all the mayhem it could go not unnoticed, but unconsidered. Patatek certainly wants his name in the ring of things. It is just going to be really Grubino and Philo to fight back, and sadly for Shados, he is locked out of here. Still got to go on this. Patatek, you are a brave boy here. Oh, switching up to the one bullet in the Ghost is brutal. And now into the post plant. What are you meant to do? You got Patatek's position. He's got his util back online here. Didn't need it, because Nats will be there to secure. I've really just taken a guess on that one.
I'll guess that too.
Yeah. Ooh, camo. It looks ridiculous. Rewinds back. Takes away Grubino. I mean, this is classics, right? So you're looking at them farming up here. You're looking at, hopefully, for the Liquid side, not losing any of these weapons. They're trying to be disruptive. I like it, but Camo again, still doing well here. This is nice for him. Well, it's something that's going to be obviously conditioned into them. Whether or not they do it again, who knows? For now, Boy looking to try and be a little slippery. But Kiko, apparently this man and Smoke get on real well. Kiko's just been finding people through smokes, no sweats. Oh, Cass, lovely. No more to be had, but as it stands, just Shados here. Really, options looking quite dire.
Yeah, he's looking for that cheeky one.
Do you reckon he gets it?
No. Wasn't even...
Can't help but enjoy that, but Camo showing some real versatility, yeah, and commitment. It's stunning. Shados was just set up to fail, it felt like, really. That paranoia, perfect, everything good. And another brawl breaks out. It's Camo still fighting the good fight. Grubino, that felt a little too far cooked, but this is the bonus. They're willing to brawl out like this. That feels desperate to me. Oh. Well. Don't think this is going to go... Oh, Nats is going back. Nats, I don't know if we needed to go that far.
Character.
You don't even need to look at just one. It's so many. Patatek there with a little bit more stall. You've still got the Deadlock util to layer in, the Paranoia to try and set this in motion. Kiko, Patatek making light work of all of them pretty much. Soulcast has gone down. Yeah, Shados gets one consolation prize at this point. Beautifully handled. Liquid, simplistic in approach, and they don't... hopefully not going to pull a governor. That was hard. Filu up for the fight. He loses, and they lose a big piece of the puzzle there. Would have liked to seen that maybe utilized in a different way, but early damage done. Soulcast clean with it. Patatek and Serial go down, and the B side gets controlled. Grubino re-establishing presence over towards Rubble. Every fight going their way.
Yeah, it was a nice, it was a little bait and switch Rubble distraction, but Soulcast has done beautifully this round. Going to be a difficult spot for Cats. Thoughts on Cats?
Swarm grenade out.
Okay, I don't think Clancy's well.
I'm not against it. I'd just like to see it do something. Now it's just Nats, so
okay. Don't
know if this is going to go well for him. Soulcast has had a bloody round. 4 kills, so it was the first 2. Camo going to be leading the charge, but Flyer unaffected by all of this, and no one seems to be aware. A massive gap in the approach there that seems to be... presence found from CT, not a big surprise. Oh, big ult though, that could be quite nice. Ah, Filu, Belter. Oh, and a follow-up to Koi. Just trying to fight back.
He's setting up some kind of B split. They've inserted the 2 players towards the middle map.
Don't know if Grubino got spotted here. He's got the chance to be the end of this round, and it looks like he is. Does very well in this, but it will be traded back through. So now we're going to be seeing Liquid somehow tilting this, but hoping for the right time at least. This does clear through towards Tree now. Serial going to be forced to go forward. Their patience. Where was the patience there? They had to play forward. he do with this one then? Just so close by as well. Oh, Flyer, where did that come from? Camo's just gone down. That was over towards Tree, so yeah, fancying their chances towards the B side, but it's not going to be subtle. Shadow should hear all of this.
Ults now from Koi though on this retake. The Filu's raise ult, Shadows fade ult do come into
Oh my
play.
god, Serial's pocket's playing though. Oh! Flyer, very nice. Checks on that. Maybe just feeling something was afoot. Nice try on the jump approach for the trade, but actually the spacing not quite right for Soulcast. But the run and gun works out well. Puntek goes down, and the numbers sit with Koi. Kiko couldn't hear it, but he knows it's happening. Has to go forward. Oh, it's stunning. Shadow sees the one to keep it. Koi getting half and him closing it out. Oh, Filu. Oh, catches Camo. Oh, it's gorgeous from Filu. Beautiful work from him. Confidence builder for sure. Koi, another correct.
Never mind, it's not a bait at all.
Ooh, that was just tailor-made. Filu being escorted out the door.
Liquid read that like a book.
Damn, and they even got Flyer at the same time. Reference that 4 people get, but Soulcast stepping into the ring. It's Camo, gets cleared, but it's Kiko to hold it together, and Nats to sign.
Yeah, immediately Team Liquid taking middle this early against the Vipers, great sign.
Oh, belting shot as well, Nats.
But not so good on the ramp side.
No, so he's been found, but this crunch scares the life out of me here.
I do like Koi taking this B main space. This is something that we saw, sorry, but Fnatic doing a lot and having success with so far this split. Kind of, you isolate the split, taking this duel.
Serial, he's got so much on his plate, right?
Exactly.
He does go down. Grabino's there to claim it, so that's exceptional for them in that 2v1. It looks like Kiko wants to find an answer back by pushing the extremity here. Nice for him. Does need to overstay his welcome, but he wants to! And maybe that's why. Huge damage now, and Filu has to readjust his course. They know where the other two were initially. They'd seen them over towards main, and that cross is being watched. Camo with a great shot, Flyer with better. It's all down now to, well, a 1v1. Camo up against Flyer, who's low. His HP's only down on 10, and Camo trying to toy with the timing here. The timing is on his side. Liquid get it started right with the first. Who gets the lion's share. For now, they are waiting. This might be on the back of this. Hello, that's a lot of players. Well, he finally found him. Camo was going walkabouts for what felt like a lifetime here, but it's going to get messy up towards heaven. An opportunity made, and Flyer and Grabino now with a little bit of room to work in. The time is going to be low. I think with the util from Serial, with hopefully Nats and some util, there wouldn't be many opportunities. No, there's not. So I'll give it up towards the clock.
Again, it's those little things from Team.
They are stalling him out. Unless they get something fast, they're not going to get anything at all. Kiko going to be forced out of his comfortable position. Nice from Soulcast. Nice from Filu. Perfect until Nats fights back, but Camo gets cleared. The flood was exceptional. The layering of the utility just uncomfortable to hold, forcing them away from these positions. And Koi finding the fight to live as well. Another question, a lot of pressure, but they have been able to kind of gap close towards it. Still staying alive here. The C's fantastic, but unconfirmed damage now. Grabino still trying to find anywhere to go. Look at the amount of support coming in here. The util absolutely primed. Soulcast, Flyer, and Filu behind the curve now. Full control in play. And that's his position, the slow lingering death that can creep up. Is there Camo going to spot them all out? Does Nats fancy a go? Patience is normally the name of the game with him. It's gorgeous from Nats. And that should really be the round sewn up.
Yeah, going to be a save here. It needs to be. Economy not great for Koi. Again, this round I think that Koi didn't rotate appropriately. I thought with that B main information, the information happening around the middle of the map, I thought they'd be able to get across to A a bit quicker.
Three down.
Maybe they don't get the save.
The pendulum swing, you're looking at Nats now taking a lot of space on the other side. He's walking up towards A. We've got a battle breaking out towards the mail room. Filu trying to go walkabouts here, and he's been caught. Soulcast that time, very heads up.
Koi ready with 3 people here.
But Fire banged out by Padatek. Little late on that one. Kiko already ahead of it. And Liquid making it past all the checks, all the hurdles. And just an awkward position for Grabino. I love this ability to be so versatile in attack. Having this kind of 1-3-1 playing off those extremities, taking that map space, and then it said it felt like they lost out on that A because of Soulcast's nice positioning, good timing, and might be in trouble there. There's a lot of players on this side of the map actually. 3, the Koi side, and a battle breaks out. It's Soulcast to find Nats, but quickly traded in. And all the fights so far, waving the banner of Liquid. Yeah, heads up fights. You're not going to win them out with classics, but it feels like get this round out the way. Let's focus on the one we had that timeout for and get ready for it.
Yeah, even min-maxing here, Camo getting the orb. Should get the plant here as well. Ult will be on lane. Lots of ults for Team Liquid to work with next round.
Which is tough, right, for Koi, because you can, I don't want to say anti what's been happening, but you can have an idea of how you want to approach it, but this then adds a real spanner in the works, because one, Liquid could go completely direct. They could go for a more standard, like, say, okay, let's just go for like a nice A execute, let's, whatever you want to do, there's options there. They then have the opportunity now to offensive. Now, lurk-wise, you're looking at obviously Nats. Post up towards mailroom. That is unforgivable at this point, because it felt like there was some awareness as well from Flyer there, but Soulcast just wanted to come back around. It feels a little bit short-sighted, but they're winning out on the gunfights here. Flyer this time takes away a couple more. Kiko called upon. 1-for-1 trade not enough, but Camo! 2-for-1 discount in the end.
A little bit, it seems like. But Nats is dropping going out. It's an overcoat.
It feels like it, but this contact hit might have worked, at least for the find on Flyer, but Rubino's able to control. How's he losing that one? I thought that was his every day of the week. This feels really disjointed, but it's actually rewarded Liquid. Just kind of contacting in off the back of the drop. The Viper's Pit feels bizarre, but just the element of surprise enough. And now Shados and Soulcast both have ults, but is this the time to use them? Let's see. Camo drifting in no man's land.
Ati takes on the biggest flank ever.
Yeah,
but
what
he's
is
already
this?
close.
They
Ooh.
thought about that? I don't know. I mean, there was maybe a
CT
prowler.
pressure,
Yeah, that is wild. Serial now. Pressure's on. 1v2. They're already out. They're already on site. Oh my god. I thought they had another one, but no. Koi finally tipping it into their favor after what felt like these retakes were just not going their way.
So, but how do they work out where to go? Where's going to be weak?
Feels good on this angle as well. It was cleared by Camo, but it felt a little after the fact there, so they've...
He's found a little corner. He'll take that timing after this beat.
Oh my god. Oh, Grubino, that feels awful, but Shados is there. We noted it earlier. He was in support from the back of Pillar. Stalls out the time.
Though.
Buys a little bit more time. Flyer, the patience, paying off. Takes away Nats now just down to Panitek, and that's just simply too steep of a curve. Koi, kind of like a half bite-ish anyway, puts him down to 900, but
that's not
Grubino, what are we up to? The paint shell. Oh, Grubino! The tag was just, it fell on with that Phantom.
Buying time for Nats here.
You can see the paranoia down middle. They're already checking on it too. Flyer has a look there, but he doesn't find his target. Nats does find his, and away we go. The pressure now on top. Nats just needs to stay alive, really. He's a nuisance. He's that thorn in the side, and it's lethal as well. Take it down, Soulcast putting Flyer in a very tough position. And it all started with that tag. Next. Comes in. Flyer. This could be everything. It's great towards Nats. They turn, and he's dealt with. Could have maybe played the time a little longer, been a nuisance from the back lines, kind of like Nats was, but now we find on the side, and Camo. Devious in approach. A back and forth trade, but it still numbers up for Liquid. They should be able to get partners. Grubino a mile away. Kiko's heard this too.
Great position, open plant.
Step away. Oh, might catch part attack. Yeah, he does. But the trade instantaneous. And Liquid looking to lock in here. Focus up. They invest the ults. They get the information, and away they go. Camo, so clean. That time outdone. Shados rolling back the years. Catching 3 on the push-up. Now they got to respond. Kiko and Serial going to be pretty far off from this. Koi, we asked them to dig deep, give us a round to believe in, and maybe they just found one. Flyer, don't do this on your own. Please don't lose this. Oh my god, oh my god! I'm bringing sent towards the pillar. They do need to start building towards the site now. On. Gotta go off some of this util, gotta go eventually. Oh, first step, kicks in the door, Panitek. Laying the pathway forward, Kiko, follow up, nice! Philo on the fight back, it's Soulcast finally gets his util on, but it's a lot on his plate now. Oh! He's got the util, but he's got to send it now. Timing. Oh, nice try, but again, just off on the timing. A split second. Not alone, but Philo going to take over towards the backside. Look for the drop down and spots one. Stereo going to try and readjust towards the front. Really nice readjustment there from him. But now Chaos kicks off. Nats in unison with Kiko, keeping things on their side. Philo left in a 1v2. Philo brings it down to a 1v1. Camo's only got a judge. This is tricky now. 50 seconds.
I got the spike.
Get a plant. Camo opting for the pistol. It's like silently closing the gap and a big upgrade. Flash in.
Planted.
Falls away. Philo unawares. Gets out of danger. But Camo too. Just so quick with it.
Was that sick? Was that, like, did you see the flash? Was that a fake flash? I've never seen that before. He's thrown it towards CT to Sheriffs.
I mean, you're starting to see the writing on the wall. You can't ignore it. And Kiko starting to hit bangers. Serial again, looking really comfortable, even under all of this pressure on Chaos, and they cut off the other two. Shados and Soulcast had to respect the utility that was eventually invested, isolating the players on the side. Serial's comfort just comes into its own here. And now just Soulcast in a 1v5. And that's going to be 11 chances falling by to even make it to playoffs here. This is everything that they've been playing for in those last games, those losses that KOI suffered. Is this where it starts and ends? Flyer already fallen.
Liquid decides to flood in.
Stalled again though, up from heaven, the util coming in. Nat's going to make it difficult. Eagle Eyes trained, and Grabino light work towards Serial this time. But Nat's still with the shot. They're just pulling bodies away. So they're going to try and be proactive here, KOI.
Yeah, need to do something in this disadvantage situation.
Quite like it. Conceptually solid. The necessity cannot be stressed enough, and Shados can't really fall here. They can't invest their utility. They have to wait, and it has to be everything at this point. A 1-for-1 trade, not enough. Grabino, are you still in this fight? A 2v2, they've won out on the site. They can accelerate towards you, or they can hold him back. Kiko waiting. He's got the ult there, buying time as the defuse comes in. Grabino can only watch as his chances are ripped away. What have you got? Hello. Shados. I know what you're up to, Nats. All too familiar with your ways. But that's a pick. They're at 35 seconds. They still need to decide where to go with this.
Yeah, Team Liquid, they do have two players towards the A side, but they're more than comfortable to play these retakes. They're probably going to have to.
Tech falling all the way off. Camo, he's up for the challenge. He's again in the fight here, going to pop the ult just to get away safely, really. Keep control on what's happening now. Plant's going to come down, but we're in a 4v4. Kiko taking the route back through vents. Oh my god, and Flyer going to find Camo. Hold on. But Kiko's got a little bit of timing on this. They're mostly on the site now. Still tough to clear with the player disadvantage. 4 up to the good here for KOI. A chance to survive, to extend play a little. Kiko goes down. Patatek and Serial should be outdone, but maybe not. Patatek in a 1v2. It would be miraculous. And it would be unlikely, but a nice try, but Soulcast. Heads ringing around. Kiko doesn't win that fight. Oh my god. Patatek shouldn't have won that one either. No, Kiko didn't win that fight on the other side. Shadows bodies on the site. I'm getting nervous. That's fine. Again, Zero can take risks here. And Nats gets the reward. Punishing the cross. You'll not be meant to be the one to get to. Flyer was the one who got the damage early on. Down to 2 HP. This would be heroics. He's got 10 seconds.
10 seconds.